Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. The OTA change has just gone live. We've got 4 changes, and the one I'm most excited for, without a shadow of a doubt, is the big man, my G, Venom. Look, no longer 3-1. 3-2, you might be thinking. No! Venom is a 3-3. 2 power added to Venom. Forgive me, my camera's just not quite sitting correctly. It's a bit skew-if. It's not wanting to sit properly. I'm bloody excited. So, we're going to play a bunch of Venom decks. We can try some Nimrod stuff. Obviously, we're going to start with Deadpool. Let's be honest. You guys know me. I love Deadpool. We can take a look at what the patch notes themselves say. We can look at the other changes, of course, as well. Hey, Hannah. Thanks for your message earlier, by the way. I'm sorry I didn't reply to you. I'm on it. All right, so May 11th balance update. This one was a little bit late. I've been waiting at my PC very eagerly. I had to watch the flipping Eurovision semi-finals. That's how tough things got. Waiting for this. Drax has been buffed. It's not actually got any extra points though. The Guardians can create some of the most exciting gameplay in Snap with their predictive playstyle. While they've been doing better with the release of Nebula, they're still performing poorly overall at the moment. Out of all the Guardians, Drax stood out to us as the clearest buff candidate. You see, I would disagree. I think it was definitely Groot. I think Drax is much better than Groot because of the Zabu synergy. I used to play Drax in quite a lot of my Zabu decks back in the day. Admittedly, not anymore. So it's still a nice buff, but Groot could have got this too. We wouldn't be surprised if it gets one next week, right? Okay, cool. So basically, its floor is a point higher and its ceiling is the same. So it became better. It's just a strict buff. The only way this is ever a downside is if you're playing Absorbing Man as well, but who cares? Rockslide got nerfed. I'm happy with this, actually. I feel a bit bad for Rockslide, like, he's kind of suffering for Dark Hawk's problems, but Rockslide's viability took a leap forward with the release of Zabu and Dark Hawk, so it's easy to look at this nerf and assume that we're targeting Dark Hawk by weakening one of his support cards. And sure, you'd be right. Dark Hawk has been one of the 10 winningest cards. I hate this word, by the way. This should not be a real word. Winningest cards, I feel like it's a proper American word. I don't think anyone that's English says this, but maybe it's just me. The only time I've ever heard this word used is in American video games, because Call of Duty used to say it too. In fact, Rockslide often mirrors or improves upon Dark Hawk stats, as they're both performing in the top performing Dino Hawk deck. Since Rockslide's easier to adjust, we're making this tweak with the aim of weakening that deck slightly. I think it's a fair enough. Enchantress got nerfed back to 5. I have to say, I don't love this one, but it's fine. Enchantress has grown in popularity since I buffed her weeks ago, which was expected. While we're excited about how much more she's affecting the meta, she's become one of the most played cards in the game, which is a bit over the mark. We're optimistic that a small nerf to 4-5 will put her in a good position going forward, but hey, it was fun while it lasted. Okay. I'm more of like a Rogue fan now then. I mean, to be fair, this was very good, but I actually really like the Enchantress at 4-6. I had a discussion with Dara and D-Money on Twitter about this earlier. Destroy, yeah, so Venom got 2 points. Venom has been the worst Destroy Nebula for a while now, averaging lower power in Destroy decks than his peers Deathlock and Carnage, while he's seen fringe usage in decks with Taskmaster. We haven't seen any of them really take off. We like to give one of Marvel's most iconic anti-heroes space to shine, so we're feeding him a hearty +2 power buff. Awesome. Katie probably get next week. Rockslide and Enchantress are both still pretty okay, so especially Rockslide. As our library of locations increase, we'll be making ongoing adjustments to hit the sweet spot we like for dynamic games. To that end, we're reducing the appearance weights of a few of our existing locations, which means they're showing up less frequently in your games. It's unlikely you'll consciously observe these changes, but we thought you'd like to know. Atalin, Kokoya, Lechigula, Morag, Plunder Castle, Sanctomorum, Subterranea. Fucking get in! This is the best change I've ever seen in my whole life. I don't like any of these locations, apart from like Lechigula's kind of cool, and so is Morag. I actually like Sanctomorum too. That's all for now. Thanks for stopping by. This is the second to last week of our OTA trial period, with a full-size patch coming next week and the final OTA coming on May 25. While we're not yet set on a plan going forward, we know that we want to continue doing regular OTA balance updates, just at longer intervals between changes. We'll let you know when we have more to share. Okay. The weekly ones have been nice, but I can kind of see it. Alright, Deadpool, baby. Alright, Deadpool's in the deck. Bast is in the deck. Obviously, Nova, Venom. But like Venom is like a serious consideration in Deathwave now, right? No, we don't want She-Hulk. We want Taskmaster. We would like... I mean, Kang's actually quite good in Deadpool decks. We want Bass, which I've already got. We want Forge. Carnage. Where's Carnage at? Must be being bloody blind. I can't see him. Oh my god. There. It's because of the Noir card. Deathlock. Okay, there's like 2 other cards that I'm forgetting that I need. What are the other destroy cards? Killmonger. Eh. Go Killmonger. Why are you not wanting to work? Yeah, I also think OTA every week doesn't seem super sustainable. So I think it's also more than fair. Alright, there's 2 other cards. I quite like Iron Man in this. Last time I played it, Iron Man was kind of poggers. I don't like Death, actually, believe it or not. There's a card that I'm forgetting. Oh, the hood. I mean, it's not the hood, is it? The hood's okay. There is something. Angel's okay, too. See, usually I just have my Deadpool deck saved, but I'm pretty sure I don't. I think I deleted it. Big regrets. Time to check my YouTube. Ooh, nice typing, dude. Nah, I don't like Bucky either. Bucky is pretty bad with Oh, Beast is okay. Yeah, it's Beast. It's Beast. It's Beast. It's Beast. It's Beast. Damn, I look kind of cute here, though. I need to find this hat. Yeah, it's Beast. Alright, let's go, ladies and gents. Deadpool time. This is the best Deadpool deck that you will find anywhere. Don't net deck from that bozo. Yeah, we could also try Nimrod in this one. Has anyone suggested Nimrod? Yeah, no one has, but we could definitely consider it. The thing with Nimrod is you want to play it on 5, and you really want to play Deadpool on 5. So, we could go Forge. I think it's just better to go Bass though, right? It's a bit of a shame that it hits the Deathlock down, but we can go Forge Deadpool this turn. Beast would be a huge find too. I also actually quite like the sound of Angel in this deck. Doesn't sound that bad. Mate, 2 points on Venom is so huge, because it's also big points on Deathlock, right? So Venom was only really good in Deadpool before, and it's obviously just now better in Deadpool. But I think what's particularly interesting is that... Let's snap. Venom is now like a serious consideration in decks like Deathwave. Venom has bad synergy with Bucky, but it has really good synergy with other cards. Like, it has... Angel, by the way, is a really good card with Venom. Hey, Luke, great to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Like, Angel plus Venom is no joke, right? Nova plus Venom is cracked. They buffed Venom. They buffed Drax slightly. They nerfed Rockslide and Enchantress. Venom is the big one. So, yeah, we did lose these couple of points on Deathlock here, but we got to play... Bast and Forge onto Deadpool, which obviously now just means, oh my god, look at the draw. Look at the draw! This is insane. Deadpool's popping off, ladies and gents. I've spent many hours trying to craft the best Deadpool deck. And finally, it's time. I have so many saucy Venom variants as well. 22-point Deadpool. That's not so bad either. I mean, Why does it feel like I'm losing the video game, guys? Oh my god. Oh my god! We won. We lost? We lost. We won? We lost. We lost! What the flip? What? Yeah, my man's got null in for the Venom buff. What? This Yondu was also huge because it hit my Iron Man, right? Which, maybe the Yondu was on 5 though, so I was never drawing Iron Man anyway. No, you always play Chavez. Null is actually not very good in this deck. Like, don't fall for the trap. Null is actually not very good in this deck because Null costs 6 energy. You want to play Deadpool on turn 6 and a 5-cost card, right? It's very important. We just retreat with this deck when you just don't draw Deadpool, for sure. Venom buff Null before eating it? Yeah, that was pretty impressive. But I know this looks super impressive. Like, oh my god, we need Null, but guys, we don't. Null is not good with Deadpool. This is why one of the big reasons I would love to see Null get reworked, in fact. Null synergizing with Destroy cards more would be really awesome. Okay, so Deadpool on turn 1, it's probably incorrect to play it. The only way, really, we get punished by not playing it is if we draw exactly Carnage this turn. And even then, not really. Well. So this is why I decided not to play another card this time. This is looking a bit dodgy, isn't it? Well, yeah, I mean, whatever. It's not looking great. Maybe we should have just gone mid with the Carnage here for an extra body for the Venom as well. I think I should have. Because then we're probably not even too bothered about Deadpool. We're just going to worry about getting a big fat Venom. Darkhawk's still good. So this is an example of where like we missed the Nova, the Forge, the Bast. And then Deadpool just becomes quite lackluster. I could have basically done this a turn sooner, but even this turn, like, I wouldn't have really been able to do much. We could Beast the Carnage, it's kind of okay. It's kind of bad. Let's try this. It's pretty terrible. But like the Deadpool just isn't very impressive at this point, so who cares about it? So we just give up the right lane and we play to win the other two. So Taskmaster's going to be important on the final turn. We could hold the Carnage because it's like... Oh no, we can play the Deadpool. Yeah, we can play Deadpool. Deadpool costs nothing though, right? So the Carnage we could have held for some surprise value. Oh my goodness. But I decided not to because it gets an extra point off Nova this way. Why the Iron Man? Iron Man is just a nice 5-cost card to play with Deadpool on turn 6. And it gets buffed up by Bast. Previously, this deck would play Aero, but Aero has really bad Bast synergy and... like, just sounds bad, right? Like, now Aero's not actually good. So you just want, like, some kind of 5-cost card to play with Deadpool on turn number 6. And I decided to go for Iron Man with the fact that I already play Bast. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a victory. 2 very, very epic first games. Yeah, Deadpool stays 0 because of Beast. So Beast is just great with Deadpool, man. Like, just gives you an extra option. It is kind of cuttable though, Beast, but not really actually in this one. In movement, Beast I find quite cuttable, but in this one I think it's just good. But yeah, I have some saucy Venom variants, man. I'm spoiled for choice, really. I have Ugly Pixel, which is actually quite cool. I have this one and this one. Two of my favorite variants in the whole game. Shame that I've got them both on green, really. Yeah, we can do some Venom Zola decks, that's for sure. Martage is big. We can't snap though unless we have Deadpool. Simple. But this is another example where Beast is really nice in Camartage. Deadpool would be such a nice find here. Oh, interesting. So if you play Deadpool on 1 onto Beast in 2, Deadpool will stay at 0. Yep. Exactly. Did anything else get buffed? Yeah, Drax got like a very slight buff. It still plays for 8 points total, but basically it boosts by 1 point less. And has like 1 high base power. Okay, so we hit the Deadpool. It's a very awkward one. Seems like the play. Bishop isn't very impressive. Although it does look like... Well, they want to Sarah me this turn, right? And they can't. For Shang-Chi, you wouldn't be too surprised by, would you? Or it'll kill Killmonger. I'm just scared of Shang-Chi, which is why I haven't snapped. In case you're wondering why the hell I didn't snap her. Well, interestingly, they can't Shang-Chi me mid anymore. It surely just means we're winning. We won't snap. Because I'm happy with 2 cubes, and they're more likely to retreat if I snap. I decided to Killmonger, assuming that they would Killmonger anyway. Could never have seen that coming. Bollocks. Did I mess up? I think I did, didn't I? Did we lose? I think we lost, chat. This Killmonger was so bad, man. Unless... Oh, we win. Right. Wrong. The flipping Killmonger. The worst Killmonger of all time. Bollocks. We buffed their cards. We killed our Bast. Flip. Well. I don't know how I managed to lose that one, I'll be honest. At least it was only for 2 cubes, eh? It was a nice game, you're right. Welcome in, everybody. Love to have you. If you're watching on YouTube, please give the stream a like. It helps out a lot. I really would appreciate it. We're right now on 15. Can we get to 69 likes right now? Deadpool in hand. I tend to not play Deadpool straight away. if I have it in hand. Because I'm looking for the Forge, I'm looking for the Bast.
A superb
Again, if we hit
tree.
Carnage, we feel like we get punished a little bit. But we don't really get punished because, you know, we can play Carnage on 2 to eat the Deadpool. But then on 3, we can play Deadpool but not actually eat it. So, almost never correct to play Deadpool on 1. Nova's okay. Let's snap. Shame we didn't hit the Forge, but... And it's also a shame when you bast on 2 instead of on 1, it slows you down a lot, right? Unless you have Carnage access. Deathwave would be nice here. Yeah, the energy this game has been so awkward. But, Carnage off the top. What do you think about Mr. Negative? I think Mr. Negative's pretty okay. There's just a lot of wave decks going around, which, I mean, I think Mr. Negative's probably underrated. Overall. I guess like the Rockslide decks are the biggest problem for it, I guess, right? Which might be what you're alluding to. I don't really know what to do. I guess we're supposed to just play Deadpool still.
I am.
Iron Mans. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, we beat that. Nice.
I am Iron Man.
I didn't bother playing anything mid because I strongly assumed they would... Flip! Turns out we didn't beat that. Okay. Okay. I mean, I didn't actually feel that confident going into turn 6. But I thought I had it. I got debated. Don't facepalm me, King Sammy. Do you know who I am? How often do people call you Specimen, like Dr. Spaceman in 30 Rock? What did you just say to me? No Deadpool, no party, remember? Just kind of have to accept defeat when you miss Deadpool with this deck. It is sometimes possible to win with a cheeky Iron Man that gets basted, though. Looks like we might be up against Galactus. I love Galactus. It's so much fun to play against. It's awesome. Let's just go next. Save ourselves some time, mate. Hey, Nasky boy. Yeah, Venom at 3 powers. No joke, man. So, it's got to be better than Deathlock now, right? Deathlock, I cut Deathlock from Deathwave because I just thought it wasn't good enough. I was like, really? This card is so pants. Again, the downside really that you have with... We could have gone Bast still, I guess, and then beasted it. Maybe that was the line. Probably was. Quantage shower a lot right now. Looks like we're up against the bot as well, doesn't it? San Marino, Georgia, Romania, Denmark, and Iceland, Greece out. Oh my goodness, my heart, Mary. Oh. Mary, you brought me the luck. Alright, Deadpool shows up. We can beast them both. I think we want to beast them. Mainly the Forge. Here we go. Oh yeah, Mindscape. Bollocks. It might be okay for us though, because they're hella. I mean, Carnage is just more points here. True. And I'll just play the Iron Man. I don't have Beast, which card can sub him. There's actually loads. You can play the Hood, you can play Angel, you can play Wolverine. Any of those are all very, very solid options. If I had to pick, I would probably lean towards... I would lean towards the Hood. But Angel is so much fun. I love that card. I decided to give them the Taskmaster because it's not actually very good for them, right? Oh, this Jubilee's big though. Quite glad we didn't play mid. Oh my goodness, very glad.
Iron Man.
I think Angel's very underrated. I played Angel in Deathwave the other day and I really liked it. It performed very well for me, actually. Oh my god, my queen saves the day. Phew. GG. Mate, I'm so excited with this Venom buff. So, what day exactly does the patch come out, guys? Do we know? Is it on Tuesday? Or is it like this time next week? Guys, we're on 44 likes on YouTube. Can we get to 69? Pretty please. Patch day is 16th. Oh, damn. Very soon then. My plan is to be awake when the patch comes out. Do we know what card drops down? Yeah, we do, but I don't off the top of my head. But if you look it up, you'll be able to find the details. So this is the other nice thing about this deck is the fact that we're playing Killmonger. Probably shouldn't Deadpool here because of armor potential. I'm not going to snap because my Deadpool didn't get Wakandan Embassied, and it's kind of late to just have Deadpool without any buffs going down on turn 2. It's not that bad though. It's a little bit meh. Rickety Bridge is interesting. Probably inclined to actually just Beast here. Because then we can forge Deadpool up to 3 stats next turn. Whoop! Oh, rip! The Beast! Gone but never forgotten, mate. Do I say aluminum or aluminum? I say aluminium. Does that answer your question? We're not going to bast. It's a bit too bad. Oh, mate. This is awkward as hell, man. You can see why I didn't want to snap. Yeah, the Deadpool variant I have here says, will mark for food. It was actually a bundle. I also have a taco Deadpool. Maybe we just want to Killmonger on the last turn for some surprise. Because I mean, yeah, we probably just want to play two of these on the last turn, right? We could go like Deathlock, Killmonger, or I guess Venom sounds kind of nice. I think we might be okay here. Armor is still scary. Kind of fine with that. Maybe I'm not actually. Because I have to play something to the right still, don't I? I guess the Killmonger's fine though. It's a big ask, but we're gonna try it. Do I recommend Doomwave? Yeah, Doomwave's good. Deathwave's also great. My Deadpool? Yeah, it's fine. I'm eating it with Venom. Don't worry, camp! I've got this all under control. I really do this. Oh my god. We win! We win the right! And we win mid! The Killmonger! The Killmonger Rickety Bridge Wombo combo! Let's go. That is absolutely glorious. What a win. We would have lost the tiebreaker, would we? 23 points. Yeah, we would have lost tiebreaker. Victory. Stealing the victory. Absolutely beautiful, mate. Let's always Nova first. I was messaging my editor, forgive me. Okay, show us the Deadpool. We take the best. Hey Jizzy, I liked on YouTube because you're great. Hit first time legend, thanks to your video on Moin's Morales deck. Let's go, fun times, that's awesome. Congrats. Bit of a controversial snap, but I'm just deciding to snap because cloning vets. Iron Lad with Deadpool. Ooh. Sounds a bit clunky now. Sounds very clunky. You could like Iron Lad into Bast. I mean, it sounds like fun, but it doesn't actually sound very good. So we go Beast, and the Carnage. Fortunately, we're not drawing a card this turn, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, suddenly we are. Their null's going to be rather large, I have a feeling. I think we might be losing this one. Wait, that's not Galactus. Yeah, I should have played it slightly differently, let's be honest. Oops. I just kind of accepted defeat already. Well, I probably shouldn't have. How's my day going? Good, actually, yeah. I went on a nice bike ride this morning. Been, like, really trying to improve my efforts at losing weight. I've been, like, on a fitness push for a long time and been in the gym a lot, but I've just, my diet just hasn't been clean enough. Interestingly, like, I've really got good at, in terms of, like, the quality of foods I'm eating is so superior to what it was, like, a year ago, for example. I've just been eating too much, basically. Mate, is Kamartaj hot location or some shit? What is going on here? So yeah, I went for a nice little bike ride. Actually, then had lunch, then had a nap. So I didn't really sleep very well last night. And then went on a walk. And now I'm here. Watched some Eurovision just now. I'm aiming for 15,000 steps a day now, like really going for it. So I did 15,600 today and rode my bike. So overall, feeling pretty fucking good about it. Diet is actually even, yeah, it's way more important, right? And just trying to add in some more cardio, right? Like bike riding. I'm so bad at running. I hate running. My lungs are fucked, mate. And just now that I've got a bike, I got my bike fixed up. And kind of discovered that there's actually like lots of really nice places within cycling distance. They seem so far away because it's basically the motorway's in the way. But, oh. But they're actually very close. You can get some really nice places. You just have to cross the motorway, and once you've done that, you're laughing. What's a good deck to play against the story decks? Armor, Cosmo.
I am.
Here comes the Iron Mans, don't die in danger. Thank you. I have a feeling my opponent's a bot. Just a hunch.
I am Iron Man.
Sarah Control should be good, yeah. Definitely. I mean, I'll be honest, most decks are good against Venom. Shang-Chi's good. We'll play a few more of Deadpool. We'll get some juicy Deadpools. And then we'll experiment with some other ones. Again, Deadpool and 1 usually not correct. Hold out for the Bast of the Forge. Nova also, by holding, you know, the Deadpool, Nova's also like an extra bonus for us here. You have a huge nutsack. Dude, that's awesome. Congrats. Proud of you. But yeah, I'm also counting my calories as well now, so... Yeah, all in all, it's been good, man. Like, the main thing that I'm a bit miffed about is that I haven't got a bloody stream schedule down properly yet. I've been really meaning to just have one locked in, and I really don't. But, apart from that... everything's good. Oh! Jubilee into Odin's no joke. Oh, nice sunspot. See ya. Who do you want to win the Eurovision? UK, of course. Big up. It's in my favourite city in the world as well. It's in Liverpool. But yeah, I was actually just watching the semi-finals, and oh my goodness, some of it was just complete garbage. Well. I think we lost. GG. I thought it was a bot as well, but this is not a bot-like play. I don't want to do the same thing. I don't want to find my king. I'm also trying like this other thing where every day I'm recording, because I've finally got my charger, a charger for my watch, which I actually should charge before I go to bed, so I can track my sleep. What do we do here? I'm just doing this because I can beast them back next turn, basically. Even if I hit Deadpool. Hey, Triox. Do you think Venom makes the kind of Deathwave? That's what we're going to look at next. Yes, is the answer. Because Deathlock is garbage, man. I really don't like the card. I think it sucks. Deathlock is better with Bucky, but Bucky is like bad at Venom and Venom's good. I really like Angel as well, mate. Like, Venom and Angel have synergy together. Unironically. Do I think it makes the cut? I think it's very, very, very close to making the cut. No doubt. Lost a bot? I'm pretty sure it wasn't a bot with this kind of snap they made. And this Professor X play, but maybe it was. Very easy to lose with a bot when you're playing Deadpool, I must say. Particularly if you don't draw Deadpool, but we actually did draw Deadpool that last game, so. Well. The right lane, the left lane rather looks pretty winnable. I don't want to play the Bast yet because I'm going to Killmonger it. But I do want to, I guess, buff up my my dude. Oh, we can do it like this. Perfect. Buff up my Iron Man is who I was referring to there. Oh, I guess I don't want to buff up my Iron Man. Unless I just say I don't care about mid, which is quite possible that I just don't care about mid. I don't hate that idea. Deathlock is pretty useless. How does Taskmaster work with Venom? I think it'll go to 8 still, right? Oh. We certainly lost. Yeah, cool. I was about to go down. We needed the Killmonger here. He plays out Beast? Yeah, no, absolutely. I just dislike the card. Well, yeah, I actually also don't like Beast, but this is the one deck I actually think Beast is really good in. Well, not the one deck, because it's good in bounce. You should give Beast a try in this deck. No Wolverine or Nimrod. You could play. I wouldn't play Nimrod personally. I think Nimrod would be a huge mistake. Because, like, when do you play it? You play it on turn 5 when you want to be playing your Deadpool on turn 5 and eating it, right? That turn is so important. I do think, however, that you could absolutely play Wolverine, like, but I cut it. I don't think it's worth it quite. Mate, we've got the dream hand. Bast into Forge, into Deadpool Carnage on 3 rather. Like, this is the money hand. It's the absolute money hand. It's a shame our opponent is a weirdo. Now, this potentially is even better. There's a dilemma here. So, if we go Beast now, we have one less turn to eat Deadpool. But, so I don't think it's correct, but we get an extra Forge. I think it's better to just eat and hope that we hit Deathlock or Killmonger. If we missed Deathlock and Killmonger, it was better to play the Beast here to get an extra Forge. And obviously a cheaper Deadpool means I can do some interesting things like Deadpool Iron Man on 5. Venom got buffed by 2 points, which is obviously a big buff. Yeah. We hit the Deathlock. Happy days. This is a 40-point Deadpool, ladies and gentlemen. 40 points! Are you serious? Oh my god! I take it all back. This is ridiculous. This is actually the biggest Deadpool I think I will have ever had, ever. This is bloody crazy. What just happened? Oh, and we hit the Nova just for the extra few points. Don't mind if I do, ladies and gentlemen. Do not mind if I do. The one sad thing here is we're not spending much energy on the final turn. But I don't think it's going to matter too much. The Nova comes through. In comes the 80-point Deadpool. Sorry, did I say 80-point Deadpool? I meant 160-point Deadpool. Not too bad. Jeez Louise. Venom buff gone crazy. Killmonger beat us there. we actually lost to Killmonger. We actually lost to Killmonger. 162 point Deadpool, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to rank 90. Rank 80 rather. Yo!
I like to party.
Yo, Shadow. I can't even see the alert, but I know who it is just based off the message. What's up, dude? Thank you so much.
This just in.
Yeah, there it is. 35 months. Appreciate you, man. Right, I need to write that down. Okay. I actually think we look okay here with the fact that we have Killmonger for this lane. Yeah, the patch is out. Venom got buffed by 2. Is Sabretooth ever worth it? Nah, Sabretooth's just bad. So they actually got our beast, interestingly. Deadpool showing up a little bit late, but better late than never, I suppose. I don't want to Killmonger, though. Let's take the Venom. No need to update. No, this is one of like the over-the-air changes that they're doing every Thursday. Although they said they're not gonna be doing them every Thursday moving forwards. So yeah, no need to update this one. Unfortunately, we are in Shang-Chi range here. You can see why I wanted to hold on to the Killmonger. Carnage.
Opponent snapped.
Oh! I mean, mid is secure. Mid is not secure. Mid is very much not secure.
All systems go.
Bummer. Copium. I'm forgetting about the lizard as well. So I have 5 points. I'm at 15. Lizard loses 4. No, that's not enough still. We should concede, but let's just see. Oh, I think we're good. Ladies and gentlemen! I think we're good. We did it. We believed. Let's go! Killmonger on 6. Doing the business. Great win.
Victory.
Really, really good win. Definitely don't think, again, this is like the 100th time I've said it. Wow, Limbo's so good for this deck. Definitely don't think it's correct to play Deadpool this early, though. As evidenced by this. Let's snap. We have Deadpool access. We have Limbo. Favorite Iron Kid deck? Iron Kid? Mate, I honestly haven't played with it as much as I would like to. I don't know. I don't really have one. Agatha, though, unironically. Carnage, please. Ooh, ooh, it's even better. That's so good. They buff Venom. They, So Venom got buffed by 2. They buffed Drax slightly, but, like, not in sheer points, just, like, its floor. Really could have done with winning this location. Oh, baby, let's go. That's huge. What a find. That is very significant here. We really needed an extra destroy card, and we're drawing Chavez next turn. We had 3 rocks in our deck. I didn't feel too confident. Carnage, Killmonger, and Deathlock were all possibilities. Deathlock was the worst of them, but who cares? Yeah, I honestly am a bit sad about the Enchantress nerf, but I can see where they went for it. Oh. I'm very glad that it moved the Forge and not the Nova. We have a 12-point Deadpool, which we can turn into a 24-point Deadpool this turn. I'm more of a fan of Rogue, honestly, at the current stat line, because you can buff her up with Bast as well. This is the way to go. The concern here is that they can move Nightcrawler, right? But then the other concern is Shang-Chi. Hard to see how this loses, really. Well, they could Shang-Chi left or mid and move Nightcrawler, and then that's how it is. I couldn't play a left because of the Vault. You always want to play Venom as your last destroy card in a Deadpool deck because it sucks up the most health. Pray for no Shang, but we're getting Shang'd, I think. We don't care about Shang to the right. Yeah. We lose. Yo, Pigeon of War with the 8 months, dude. Thanks so much. Let me just go put my phone and watch it onto charge because they are both dying on me. And it's late here, man. It's 11 PM. It's like basically my bedtime already. I'm actually gonna play nothing. This deck you just don't win.
Specimen, truly.
Yeah, it's a bit sad that Rockslide got nerfed though, when the card's fine on its own, right? It's the synergy it has. Does feel a bit bad. Oh. Deadpool first. No.
I am.
Deadpool before Killmonger. No. Rip. That's really sad. Null is going to be rather large this game, I have a feeling.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
That's pretty weak, dude. It's very weak. Looks like we managed to win. GG. Is there anything that beats us here, ladies and gentlemen? I think Zabby should have taken the point here. Yeah, I would agree. I would definitely agree with that take. I think they probably just didn't want to nerf a battle pass card even further, though. Bad press, innit? Especially as Nebula's going to get nerfed soon. I can't believe Nebula got printed at her stat line. I think she's so beyond belief broken. Okay, looks like we're up against Deathwave. So I decided to go for the beast here to begin with instead. Slightly unorthodox. I think that's good news for us. I'm going to snap. It's unlikely to have all the pieces for the puzzle. I mean, we're going to play a lot of cards, so the Dyna's not that good. Let's go for the random Iron Lad. Iron Lad. What's the funniest thing it could hit? Like of a random card in our deck. Sarah. That's not that funny, though. Bast. Bast would be nice. Iron Bast. Stop. Well, that was unexpected. That was pretty fucking epic, mate. That was very epic. Let's go. No! This is not epic, Iron Lad. What the hell, dude? Iron Lad, you fucking suck, mate. Unit wanker. How many steps? 15,000. Yesterday I did like 20,000. Popping off on main stage right now. And I also cycled for like 20 kilometers today. Whoop, whoop, whoop. But I haven't lifted that much recently, but that's fine. We're playing it like this as we move the wave over. I'm hoping we don't move stature. 5 cost. Wasn't really sure. Uh-oh. 2 cards to the right is a wee bit spooky. Should be a win. Flip. Heartbreaker. Lost on a 50-50 basically on the Magneto positioning. Looking sim. Thanks. I mean, I've lost a lot of weight in the last, like, since June time, but I haven't actually lost much weight at all in the last, like, since November, really. Just been kind of flatlined. But yeah, we're getting there. I'm really going for it now. Feeling good. My mind is focused on the weight loss part of it. Like I said, I've been like really changing up so many of my habits. I'm so much more healthy than I was, but like the weight loss part of it, which is my main goal, hasn't really actually been going in the right direction. But yeah, it's easier once my mind's focused, really. So yeah, my latest thing that I'm doing is I've written down, I've got like a notes page on my phone where my target number is 35,000, which is just, I would wager, probably a somewhat arbitrary number. But the reason 35,000 calories, supposedly, you know, if you lose like 3,000, like if you have a calorie deficit of like 3,500, that's about a pound of weight loss. It's obviously not going to be very accurate, but you know, roughly it's that kind of ballpark. And so every day I'm just basically hustling. No, I'm just counting down. I don't think we're winning the right, but it's only a real chance to win the game. Based off like what my watch is recording. Of like my calories out. And then just subtracting the amount of calories in I have. We lost. We're getting Venom done. Definitely have a cape. Nice one. Thanks. But yeah, anyway, basically, I'm not doing a very good job of explaining this, but every day I'm just subtracting like the calorie deficit that my watch plus food tracking is estimating. The watch probably overestimates how many calories I'm actually burning, but I'm also not 100% exactly precise with the calories I'm having either. I'm trying to like overestimate slightly. What about switching Iron Man for Nimrod? I don't think Nimrod does much for this deck. Like, Nimrod as a 5 is just so meh. I have the Pixel Watch. I bought it a while ago, but I haven't really been using it recently, to be honest, because I left the charger in bloody New York. Pre-fights me, you make use of the Venom boost to 3 power by playing Bass. Yeah, we're gonna play some other Venom decks soon, because this Venom deck was already good before, but we're gonna actually look at like Venom decks or decks where Venom was bad before, but now it is actually good. So I think Deathwave is like the next one we're gonna look at. Don't get enough sleep, I bet. Yeah, I actually sleep a lot. I got like 6 hours last night and was flipping tired, so I had a nap. Got me up to like 8 hours. That's like the other nice thing about this watch is it tracks sleep. Like my health habits. Oh flip, you little wanker. In the last year have come on so much. I'm sleeping much more. I'm drinking so much less caffeine. I've like really cut down on coffee this week as well. I'm eating way less processed foods. I'm working out loads. I'm walking. I'm leaving the house. I'm socializing. Everything's like really going in the right direction, but I've just been a little bit useless recently with some other stuff, like just not making the healthiest food choices, basically. I mean, we definitely could run, but do you know what? Let's play it out. How much I've mentioned this watch you figure I'm sponsored? I am not. Can confirm. Someone just asked about it. Kind of regret not retreating, to be honest. I mean, we don't look too bad. It's a pretty sad Iron Man. I would expect them to play right because they know that I have an 8-point Deadpool. I'd be very, very surprised if they don't play anything to the right here. We're almost certainly losing. Well, not death for Chavez. Chavez is so auto-include in this deck. It's so important. Like, the Chavez is basically the second card which goes in the deck. And they actually didn't play right. Sus. Sus alert.
I am Iron Man.
I can't believe they didn't play right. I always would have played right though. I think playing right is just a good play. Never mind. Kind of makes sense moving through it. No, I'm not going to buy Stature. Right. Let's try and get one more big juicy Deadpool and then we'll play some other Venom decks. How would I rate Jeff out of 10? Probably like an 8. I think it's overrated. It's good though. Anyone else not that impressive, lad? This card is being very, 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 very slept on still, in my opinion. Card is absolutely cracked. Like, the thing with Iron Lad is the floor of the card is just so high. Jeff is better than I thought. Yeah, no, Jeff is definitely good. I do think it's overrated. Because people think it's like God's gift. Right? Like, the card's obviously fine, like, pretty good. Not, I don't say fine. The card is good. Like, let's be honest. The card is, it's a good card. But I do, like I said, I do think it's somewhat overrated. Like, people, like, putting it in Sandman is like, no. It does not belong in Sandman, for example.
Time's up.
For flip's sake, man. It's the worst card to find. Winnable, though. Nice. And that's just so meh. It doesn't make any deck better. It's just often the 12th best card in a great deck. I disagree. It's still very early days. This card. Like, Iron Lad's floor is 6. Bruh. Like, and its ceiling is just so astronomically high. There's just no way the card's bad. Asked you how to calm my nerves while playing 95. You gave me breathing advice. I remember. Just want to say hit him for the first time. Let's go. Drax discard. Nice. I love a bit of Drax. Right, let's move on and play another deck, I think, this time. I'm just going to retreat if we don't hit Deadpool for the top. I can't really go for too much longer because it's kind of late here. I can go for a little while though. Alright. Just need to do a little deck intro too. The balance changes for this week have just come through, and the biggest one... let me start again. The biggest balance change that just happened yesterday is Venom being now a 3 energy, 3 power card, a 2-point buff, which is hugely significant, especially when you think that Taskmaster is often copying your Venom as well. So big points added to already existing Venom decks. Of course, I had to check out pretty much my favorite deck in the game, Deadpool, with this buff. This is without doubt the best Deadpool deck you will find anywhere. I've spent many hours, days, weeks, months perfecting this list, and I would not change a single card, apart from one, which is Iron Man could be replaced. I think that Iron Man is very average in this deck, but we'll get onto that. The general play pattern with this one is obviously you want to be playing Deadpool as early as possible, so that's exactly why Chavez is auto include in this deck. Do not get rid of her. She is phenomenal, increasing the odds of you drawing Deadpool, increasing the odds of you drawing all of your synergy cards together. Ideally, we play Bast on turn 1. That sets Deadpool to 3 power straight away. We can then play Forge on turn 2. That would mean we have a 5-point Deadpool, and then we can play Deadpool and Carnage on turn 3. That is the perfect curve of this deck. That would mean going into turn 4, we already have a 10-point Deadpool without any locations. That means on turn 4, we can eat it again with Deathlock, 20-point Deadpool. Turn 5, we can eat it with Venom, and then we have a 40-point Deadpool and a big fat Venom as well. Obviously, that's not going to happen very often, but it can happen. Nova, also, if you play Nova before Deadpool, will buff your Deadpool up. So if you do hit Deadpool on turn 1 and you don't have Bast, probably not correct to play the Deadpool. You often just want to hold on to it. If you have Carnage and Deadpool in hand and you have no Nova, no Forge, you could go for it. But often, if I do not have Bast, Nova, or Forge on turn 1, but I have Deadpool, I'll just hold the Deadpool and not bother with it. Now, of course, sometimes you're going to get punished, and your Deadpool's not... This intro sucks. Guys, do you think this intro is actually good? Hey, Rashid, great to see you, man. Is this... Do you guys think this is a good kind of intro or bad? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this intro. Feels great? Okay, cool. I'll keep going then. Beast is another interesting card you can play early on because it's going to reduce the cost of Deadpool to 0 for the rest of the game. This means that you can make some interesting combo plays, such as playing like Forge, Nova, Deadpool, and Venom all on turn number 5. As I mentioned, Iron Man is the most cuttable card in here. The reason I've got it in there is because of the Bast synergy, and Iron Man with 3 power is pretty sexy. And the other thing is because Deadpool is often costing 1 energy, you do want to be playing a 5 cost card and Deadpool on turn 6. So if you don't draw your Taskmaster and you don't have another 5 cost card, and you don't have Taskmaster access, and why do I suck? Good intro, Kappa. It's fine, it can be edited. Iron Man has some Bast synergy, and if you don't draw Taskmaster, you're often just going to be wasting so much energy on turn 6. You want to be playing Deadpool and another 5 cost card. Iron Man is the pick for me with the Bast synergy. Previously, this deck played Aero when Aero was super broken, but obviously that has really bad Bast synergy and is not very impressive either. So I would stick to the Iron Man, but you could consider replacing it. Also, Beast is the other most cuttable card. Cards like Wolverine, the Hood are all solid. A lot of people always ask me, why not play Nimrod? Why not play why not play Nimrod? Why not play Null in this deck? And that's because you always want to be playing Deadpool on turn 5 and on turn 6, which just makes the energy cost too awkward. If you play Nimrod on 5, that means you can't play Deadpool on 5 and eat it on 5, which you want to do. If you play Null on 6, that means you can't play Deadpool on 6, unless, of course, you beasted it. So it's just not worth it, in my opinion. And this is the ultimate setup for Deadpool. Give the video a like and subscribe for more. That was so scuffed. Thanks for sitting through that painful intro. Alright. Yo. Zia with the raid. What's up, dude? Alright. Let's have a little gander then at a Venom deck. We could look at Deathwave. Hey Zia, what's up? Hope you're good, man. Good night, mate. Thanks so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. So, we could just look at Deathwave with Venom, I guess. Zolo Venom's pretty fun. True. What would it look like if we're playing Venom in Deathwave? Out of interest. I'm also kind of down to do the Zola nonsense though. Let's build this to see what it looks like. I don't think we'll play it. Chat wants Zola, and I kind of tend to agree that it sounds too fun not to go for. So we want Killmonger, Carnage, Yondu. I like Chavez in these decks a lot. And then there's 2 slots more, right? So usually it would be like Bucky Barnes and something else. I'm not sure what. They play Nova? I don't think so. Like it would play, it usually plays Bucky and then Deathlock instead of Killmonger. Well, Chavez is much better than Quicksilver because Quicksilver is reducing the odds if you drawing cards early, whereas Chavez is increasing it. Chavez is actually consistency. Quicksilver's opposite of consistency. They're like very, very different cards with similar sounding abilities, but Chavez is really good and Quicksilver's really bad. Oh, Aero is often okay, right? I'll Doom as well. Definitely want Doom. So then the final question is, what's the last card? My feeling it's this Angel. Let's try it. Take it for a spin. Mate, I think Angel very, very underrated in Deathwave decks. I really like the card. I posted Angel in my video today, and people were like, "What the hell?" So this is the same deck as I had on my video, with one difference, which is that I was playing Goose instead of Venom. I think Angel's good, man, in Deathwave. I struggle to see why you wouldn't play it, and it has Venom synergy as well. That's the other reason I'm very interested by it. Here comes Angel, thinning the deck, improving the odds of hitting death. I also just like Chavez. My kind of opinion with this deck is that Killmonger is just the money card. Just want it. There's no way. Thank God. Thank the Lord. We'll go for wave to the left. So remember, whatever card we draw here, it's quite likely that this Angel just gave us it. We wouldn't have hit it otherwise. We would have just drawn something else. Not necessarily true, of course. It's possible. Death. It's pretty good. We just go She-Hulk, Doom. I suppose. The hella could have been spicy if they discarded the Doom or something. That there's a bit of a weird one with the Mojo World situation, but even if She-Hulk goes left, I think we should just win. Yeah, nice. Good first game. Good first showing. Angel did the business. Excuse me. Could play Bucky in this slot as well, of course. Not the best start here. Pretty good news for our Doom, though. They might also have Doom, but they might not. There's the Angel. Hello, Sunshine. Bit of a dilemma here. I mean, they might also Killmonger us. We do have death access. I want to wave on 5. Oh, I don't need to... Yeah. I was thinking that I need to not spend energy on 5, but it doesn't actually matter, right? Ooh, we're getting Nimrodded on. Okay, I see you. Oh, they have Angel as well? What a Chad. Big respect. And let's just hope that they do not have the Doctor. There is also an argument that we could play like this. Bit 23 minus 2. Doom is losing mid. Ooh, GG. Again, like, this deck looks better than it actually is because they hit Death's Domain, right? Like, Nimrod would actually not be good in a usual situation here. But it looks good because of Death's Domain. Don't get baited into thinking Nimrod's actually good. It's not actually good. It's really bad, actually. Right, ladies and gents, I think I'm going to go to bed, mate. It's very late for me. This patch came out like quite a bit later than it was supposed to. So, sorry for the short one, but yeah. It's, it is late, man. I'm ready to sleep.
Specimen, truly.
I really appreciate you guys hanging out. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Probably going to do an early stream tomorrow. We'll see. There's it Friday. Yeah, I think there's a tournament on tomorrow morning. Nice one, geezers.